Hey, Justin here from Veruzo Photography. Today I want to review the SmartLav Plus microphone by Rode. This is a portable microphone that's designed to be plugged into a smart device. Smartphone, whether you have an iPhone, an Android phone, it supports plugging into those devices. So the reason I purchased this device was I was looking for a solution when shooting weddings to wire up the bride and groom for good, clean audio. And one of the challenges is that a lot of the wireless packages that are great for that are super expensive. So I was looking for something that was affordable, and at the price point here, I was able to pair this with an iPod Touch to be the recorder. So what I was able to do was wire up the groom, for example, clip this to their lapel, and then have the microphone go into a iPod Touch, which is a small device with great battery life that they can tuck right in their inside pocket, and they barely notice that it's there. There's no big pack, there's no receiver, I don't have to have a sound guy mixing live audio during the event. One of the pluses of this is that it's small. It's a very small, light microphone. It fits in this tiny little SmartLav box. It comes in this little nice pouch. One of the other benefits is that it does include software, and actually this is kind of a pro and a con of the SmartLav Plus. The software that comes with it will record a 48 kilohertz wave with the standard version. Of course, every time you open the app, they want you to buy the upgraded Pro version. Now, one of the features that you get in the Pro version is the ability to upload your audio directly to Dropbox, which of course makes it easy to download back into your timeline. There is a built-in ad hoc FTP system that's built into the standard software where you can basically create a small FTP server from the phone itself and then access it through a web browser on a computer within your local area network. This is great if you're at home on your own network. If you're on a public network, that really won't work. So you would probably have to upload to Dropbox, which means you'd have to pay for the premium version of the software. This microphone records really clean audio. It's a very, very simple app. As you can see, you just hit record. I'm using the microphone now to record this video. You get your nice waveform. You can make sure you're not clipping. It's great. So that's one of the real benefits of this. Super clean audio. It's really comparable to my VideoMic Pro, except it's even a little bit better at keeping out ambient noise. So especially at a wedding, or if you're vlogging and there's cars driving by or something's happening, this is a great microphone because it really cuts out a lot of that additional ambient noise. So in the package, when you open this, you get the microphone, of course, with the wire, and you also get the small pouch, some instructions, and the little microphone clip. However, I absolutely recommend buy additional clips and buy additional windscreens, because as you move from gig to gig, whether you're using it for yourself or you're using it in a wedding environment, you're going to lose these inevitably. And I lost them quickly and I learned a lesson. I'm using an iPhone 7, and as you can see, of course, I need a dongle to go from the 3.5mm plug to the Lightning plug. Absolutely, without question, just buy an extra dongle and keep it on this wire. You will not remember this if you try to keep this with your phone and keep this in the pouch. So I always keep it together. One person suggests it's a great idea I should tape this so it's all in one piece and you will never forget it. Obviously, if you have an earlier phone or you have some of the Android phones, you don't have to worry about that, but it's a good thing to know. Okay, one of the things I'm not happy about is I also have a Zoom H1 recorder, and I was in a situation where I really wanted to use this microphone with that recorder, and it turns out that it is not compatible with devices outside of your smartphone unless you purchase this little dongle from Rode. And I want to say this was about 14 or 15 bucks, a little more than I thought it should be. It would be really nice if this came in the box, because then you could use it with anything. But I do think it's nice that you do have the option to purchase this and add that functionality, because there are going to be times where you don't want to use your phone, or you don't have an iPod Touch, or you already have an external recorder kicking around and you want to use the microphone for that, or even if you want to plug the microphone directly into your camera, you could be able to use that adapter and it would work great. One of the concerns I have when recording to a smartphone is the potential for interruption. what's going to happen if the phone rings, if I get a text message. There's so many applications running on a phone. So typically when I use this, especially in a live environment, when I'm actually doing a paid gig, I always keep whatever device I have it plugged in airplane mode. The good news is, despite that, I've never actually had an issue where recording was ruined because it was interrupted. So I do give Rode some good credit for building that into their software. As I said, I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I've been lucky, but just to be safe, I do always keep the device in airplane mode. The most obvious downside of using one of these microphones with an external recorder is, of course, when you get home, you have to sync the audio back up to your video. Now, with that said, with the current versions of Premiere CC, it does a really good job at syncing audio quickly in just a few clicks. I remember back in the day it was much more difficult where you had to manually sync the audio together and line it up, and you'd always be nudging it one way and nudging it the other, trying to make it perfect. I've also heard stories in the past where audio would start in sync and slowly start to get out of sync. I've not experienced that. I've had clips as long as 45 minutes to an hour long, and I've never had an issue with the audio going out of sync at the start of a clip or at the end of a clip. So all in all, this is a great portable mic. As I said, it's great for vlogging. If you're looking for something that's really going to keep out the ambient sound, it's great for weddings. It's great for this type of stuff. If you're reviewing a product, if you're sitting in your home, this is great. It's hands-free. If I keep my phone in my pocket, you don't see the wire, and I don't have to worry about the battery on my Video Mic Pro going dead or anything like that. So there's some great benefits to it. Obviously, it's a very affordable solution, and you can purchase it on Amazon. Of course, I would absolutely recommend you also purchase this optional cable, which is also in the link below. So hopefully you'll enjoy this as much as I do, and give it a buy, give it a try, and comment below. Let me know what you think of it when you get it. Have a great day.